change with better leaders. And I would like to start this off by saying congratulations to everybody in the crowd wearing the big blue blanket. We have finally graduated from this very humbling place called middle school, and we made it. Many who didn't believe they would also made it. But now we're entering high school. We can have voices in our world, we can make a difference. If you were to ask any modern American what they think we need to improve life for our next generation, you'd likely hear something like a fixed economy or better jobs or improved environment. And while those three choices are spectacular, they all fall under the same umbrella of what can fix it: better leadership. A long time ago, President Theodore Roosevelt said, "People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. A leader leads and the boss drives." This quote holds significance in today's world because so often we find ourselves with many bosses and very few leaders. People tell us what to do and how to do it, but never motivate us to improve or go above and beyond what's expected. We produce minimal achievements because it's what's only expected of us. Very few are motivated by peers or leaders to do better. The reason things are bad for our economy is because while things are being done, they are not being done to a high standard. Another point is, people don't need power or status to have a say in the state of the world. Philosopher Lao Tzu once said, to lead people, walk beside them. As for the best leaders, the people do not notice their existence. When the leader's work is done, the people will say, "We did it ourselves." This is important because it shows us that leaders don't need to stand out. In the workplace, while bosses hold you to a standard, it's most usually the workers who lead each other. An example of this is the time that my brother worked at Bona Beef. He never spoke of, and we never heard of, his bosses doing anything too significant. All we knew was that his bosses would sign us checks and call him into work here and there. But from him and his coworkers, we always heard he would often lead the workplace, motivating everyone to work efficiently and work fast. One more quote to help close us off. Writer Kenneth W. Thomas said, "Make sure you're not just waiting for someone else to fix things or hoping that things will improve. Figure out what's going on and make a plan to improve things." This holds significant importance because, say, in a hypothetical case of a forest being cut down for lumber, you wouldn't wait for them to finish eliminating the forest and then protest it. You would either protest it then and there or devise a plan to shut it down, because a job like that will never just stop at random. The environment today is considerably worse than it was 20 years ago, and the main reason for that is, while there are things being done, they're being done late or lazily. The solution to many of our world's problems is just being proactive. And now that we're finally graduating, we can earn a place at the table, talking the big talks, leading by example, and raising the next generation of new leaders. But now that we've made it, if it's change and good fortune that we want to experience for our generation and the next, we must take action now. We should not remain in our seats waiting for someone else to do it. In a life where the world is run by people, problems are inevitable to occur, such as needing better jobs, better economy, or just better air to breathe. And the question still remains, what do we need to fix this? And the answer? A new generation of better leadership. This isn't your practice life.